Welcome. You're watching Channel 9 Fairfield Public Access Television. I'm Susan Kessel. We have a special treat today. We are at the Artisans Gallery on the west side of the Fairfield Square. We're getting ready for the Winter Holiday Fair. This is reminiscent of the Fairfield Art Association's old holiday art fair. It's a new venue at the Artisans Gallery. The Artisans Gallery is made possible by the Jefferson County Civic Center in anticipation of moving into its new facility next year, about a year from now, so that'll be a real gift to our community. The Fairfield Art Association and the First Friday Art Walk help co-direct this gallery, and so it's to work together for the future of our community and what we'll be doing at the Civic Center. So the Artisans Gallery is run by the Fairfield Art Association and the First Friday Art Walk Board. What we have in this gallery is local artists' work. We have 46 artists so far, which is amazing. We have everything from paintings in watercolor, acrylic, oil, pastel. We have prints. We have jewelry. As of a couple weeks ago, we just got the Art Association got a grant from the Greater Jefferson County Foundation to purchase these display cases, and so we now have jewelry. And we want to thank the foundation for that grant to purchase these. We have quilting, note cards, wood, pottery. We have a lot of wares here, and a lot has been added just in the last few weeks in anticipation of our winter holiday fair. Something different with this fair from our old holiday art fair is we'll have more hours. We'll be able to be open all through, from now all through December, when you can come anytime. The daily hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 1 to 5 p.m. During the First Friday Art Walk in December, that's December 1st, we'll be open from 1 to 9:30 p.m. Art walks are a lot of fun, and during this holiday season, and the merchants downtown will be open. It'll be even more fun. There's free parking. The meters have just been covered. Support your Fairfield merchants and artists by shopping in Fairfield first. Also, the day after Thanksgiving will be open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and this is the night that we turn on the lights on the Fairfield Square, the lighting dedication, wagon rides, Lions Club soup supper, a traditional holiday in Fairfield. It's a great way to start this holiday season, and with this great weather too, you can't miss it. So once again, we are in the Artisan Gallery on the west side of the Fairfield Square. It features the work of many area and local artists, 46 total. You want to come and check it out. During this time, the Art Walk is featuring the gingerbread extravaganza. So some of those will be located in our gallery, along with around in the windows around the merchants downtown. So be sure and stop and take a look, and we'll take a closer look at some of our work. We're looking at some artwork here and fine crafts. We have purses by local artisan Nancy Van Blaricombe. These are great little purses, and they're really reasonably priced. We have everything from journals to gourds by Dan Davis. Robert Wright is an older gentleman in town who shares his woodwork with us. Great pieces in wood, from little boxes to baskets, Lazy Susans, all kinds of things. We have tiles if you want to use for a trivet, or you can commission an artist to do a special piece for a room in your home. Below we have John Shermer print, woodblock print. John is the one that has created the Santa, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus on our Fairfield Square. Casey Clemens has absolutely gorgeous pottery, also tiles and little trivets, but gorgeous pottery. We have Pamela Cole has done some pottery here, and she also has some jewelry not in yet. Sudie Williamson has created wall hangings in quilting and table runners and some scarves. You'll want to check those out. Above we have a painting, Garden, Original Oil by Bonnie J. And above that it is Highway Number 1 by Kathleen Taché, an oil painting. And we'll move back here. This is a delightful piece by Cindy Preston. She does some wonderful purses and just little sculptures in fabric. We have another John Shermer, another tile by Casey Clemens. I've done some painted glassware. And I don't think I have this case. Oh, I do have it open right now. These are really nice pieces. And these are brand new in our gallery by Dana de Bortele. And I hope I'm saying that right. But wonderful pieces that she has used antique jewels or stones, and then she recreates the bracelets and jewelry. These are really fun. Gorgeous. You have to see them. We have a few things from the Art Association set around here and there, little prints and note cards you'll want to check out. Here we have, these are portraits in watercolor by Winifred Boggs. She'll, if she knows a person, or give her a portrait or a picture, photograph, and she will create this abstract portrait of a person that you know, which are really fun, especially if you know the people and then you look at the work. And we'll take a camera break and move on. Lots more exciting pieces at the Artisan Gallery. You can find knitted hats, and these are by, and I know this just as well as I know my own name, Cindy Travers does these. She's an Art Association member and board member, and she creates these as well as she's a very talented artist. Oh, and I see new trivets here. I didn't even see these the other day. I'm sure these are by Casey Clemens. Really fun. More here, more gourds. Louise Boyce is an artist in town. She has a gallery in her home, but she brings us her pieces. And she actually used to be a fashion designer in New York. So wonderful figure drawings, very reasonable priced. I might have to take one of these home myself too. Betsy Huff-Smith is sharing her cards along with original works here and prints. We have baskets full of pins and jewelry, and more jewelry by Elaine Duncan in our case, where she actually makes the glass beads. You can pick up an original hand-painted Christmas bulb with a Fairfield scene on it. And once again, Noel banner. Giftware is fun during the holidays, something for everyone. These are beaded and wire-wrapped silverware. And once again, painted salt and pepper shakers, stocking stuffers. If we move over here, we've got more work. Casey Clemens tile, Elaine Duncan fish, little wall pieces, sculptures out of ceramic. Betty Shees Green shares her oil and gold leaf painting. Ann Weigel's watercolor. And Wonderful Farm Scene in Oil by John Shermer. Barbara Miller has created this piece. It's an original acrylic. And back here we have really, really fun sweater bags by Cindy Preston. Actually, I think made out of a sweater and uniquely created to carry as a purse. We have all kinds of scarves by several different artists, scarves and headbands. Another fun piece, Elaine Duncan. I have to show you that. Wine glasses, Betsy Henry, Tara Winkler, Olias Varas, the wooden boxes, which I believe are old cigar boxes or glove boxes created in these really, you have to look at them and see the fine detail. Fauna White is a favorite Fairfield artist. Have several pieces here, and she exchanges them quite often, and that's what a lot of artists in our gallery do. So if you think you've seen our gallery once, you might want to check it again in a month or so, because the artists are switching out their works all the time, so there's always something new. And once again, we're at the Artisan Gallery on the west side of the Fairfield Square. It is supported by the Jefferson County Civic Center, and also I should mention, with the generous gift of the space just for the cost of utilities from Dan Walker and the Walker Group. And the gallery is actually organized and run by the Fairfield Art Association and the First Friday Art Walk. And we have regular hours from Tuesday through Saturday from 1 to 5. These probably will be extended somewhat for the holidays. We're also open during art walks from 1 to 9:30 at night. There's just lots to see in Fairfield, and this is one of the many places. It also was written up in the Washington Post just a few weeks ago as a place to go, so be sure and stop in. While you're in the Artisan Gallery, you have to see the gingerbread houses. This is the second or third year?
This is actually technically the third year.
Third year.
Yes. And last year we got 40 gingerbread houses in. We're hoping to at least meet that. And we got our first 2 in just yesterday. This is from 2 different brothers in the same family made these. We're going to put these in a window right away. And a lot of the people we've talked to are using the holiday weekend to bake. So we're hoping to get many more. If you're on the fence about baking gingerbread, I must encourage you. It is so much fun. You owe it to yourself to have some fun with gingerbread, and then bring it into us so we can put it in the windows.
Start a new tradition and participate in the gingerbread extravaganza in Fairfield.
It's good for you. It's fun for you and good for Fairfield.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last year I saw a really fun one. I think it was my favorite. I know there was a courthouse done, and that was really neat
Jefferson
too.
County Courthouse, and that was done by a gal who I think she was only in 9th grade or so.
Oh.
It was quite remarkable, the
Wow.
engineering of that one.
And
yeah.
you did the Eiffel Tower.
I did the Eiffel Tower for
Is that
Petite
still
Prix.
living?
It lasted till about May, and then I think Marie Helene gave up on it finally, and it is
Okay.
now in the mice, sleeping with the mice.
But my favorite last year was the little teapot.
Oh, Barbara Hooker made that. And
Oh.
she's one of our great gingerbread helpers. She helps with the kids' free workshop, by the way. On Art Walk night at Temple Dance Studio, we have a free workshop for kids. Amber Nelson, our children's activity director, and Barbara Hooker and others will be there to help the kids make little tiny gingerbread houses. But yeah, Barbara did a great job. She that came in soon and set the bar high for a lot of us.
It sure did.
Yeah,
it was
great.
beautiful. Don't know where it is now, but
You can make anything out of gingerbread. And I'm going to say this too. I have to take my second here to say this. If you have to choose between making it all gingerbread or doing a shortcut where you use iced cardboard or graham crackers, use the shortcuts. I would rather have an entry with some graham crackers and iced cardboard than I would all gingerbread, just because I don't want you to miss the fun of making it. So go for it.
and these will be put downtown.
In all
windows.
the merchants' windows, and Art Walk is, and everybody's Whole Foods are offering prizes. We have trophies and ribbons, and it usually ends up that almost everybody gets a prize. So please definitely think about having some fun this weekend together with your family. We'll take them all the way up through the First Friday's Art Walk on December 1st. But if you just can't get it made until after that, please still make it that weekend and bring it in. You won't be part of the contest, but we'll take any gingerbread that comes in and we'll find a wonderful window for it.
What a great tradition for Fairfield
We
and the
hope.
holidays. So
We hope.
these are the first two. Come all the way from Brighton.
It's all the way from Brighton, these little guys came down. So we're going to go put those over in a window this afternoon, and we're excited to see the rest of them.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Susan.
And now let's continue on. We have a bulletin board up here, and there's a gingerbread thing up here too. We have information, the Art Association's in its 41st year, and these are just little old clippings, articles from the past. We also have the Chamber of Commerce and has items here. They have their gourmet a la Fairfield aprons, prints that are collages of the square and downtown area. We have their ornaments. This is Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus, created by an artist in Ottumwa, Bill Greenlee. And it is made in the replica of the downtown Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. And in addition, going with the theme of the ornaments and decorations in the Fairfield Square, we started the Holiday Lighting Committee. When you purchase any of these, this money goes towards the holiday lighting. This is the caroler, which is in repair right now, and the angel piece, and we are getting ready to commission a new angel piece in memory of Stan McClellan, inspired the new angel, and that will be coming next year. But they have to raise a lot of money for the lights. So when you purchase these, you are supporting the lights. Also, the Art Association, you can buy a cookie cutter of the gazebo in the square. These are really fun to fill up with fudge. You can give them for gifts, whatever you want to do with these. Art Association has note cards, which has 4 different scenes of the courthouse. Really fun. The original works were in an exhibit by the Fairfield Art Association. Packages of 4. Also, Mark Schaefer, many years ago, created a book, Fairfield at the Turn of the Century. The Art Association took some of those works and created note cards, and these are for sale. Postcards are for sale in the Artisan Gallery. You'll find works by Barry Ross, illustrator for Golf Magazine and Airplane Magazine. You'll find Sue Carlson Vanessa's pictures of Barhite Chapel and the Fairfield Square at Christmas time. Some of those are sought after. The Chamber has Fairfield games, Afghans. We have mugs with the William Coop on the front. We have Power Wagon mugs. There is something for everyone at the Artisan Gallery. Shop Fairfield and support the local artisans. Once again, the hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 1 to 5 p.m. Special holiday hours will be coming up and announced, and during the First Friday Art Walk from 1 to 9:30 at night. Lots of fun, lots of art. Come enjoy the holidays and visit the Artisan Gallery on the Fairfield Square. Thanks a lot. Happy holidays.